Welcome to almost the very end of Knight's contract. We're nearly completely done. Hey look, it's Faust. And now, a classic way to hide a collectible. That's about the thing we killed last time. This is a nice looking area for a change.
We're finally here. Just a little farther now.
Yes, at long last.
Are we positive Heinrich isn't the villain? There's no more puzzles, there's no more regular enemies, just bosses. And long expository cutscenes, containing no new information.
I've been waiting. What do you say? The altar is prepared. All that remains is Gretchen. You hold the final shard. Just hand it over, and we can all realize my dreams.
Dreams? You sacrificed so many just for the sake of your own desires. So many humans. And my companions, too. You deserve to be punished for all the harm you've caused. I will never allow you this shard.
Sacrifice is a part of life. Your companions were quite devoted.
Faust!
With their shards of the Animal del Monde, I have gained a body that will never age. And powerful magic. Magic equal to you witches. But this alone will not suffice. I desire infinite knowledge and power, so I myself must also become infinite. And for that, I must have the shard you hold. After your execution, I didn't know where your shard was, which left me unable to complete the Animal del Monde. In the 100 years that have passed, I did everything I could to obtain the final shard. But in the end, I realized that it would be easiest to simply draw you to me.
You did all this just for that?
Yes. And why not? Indeed, just for that. I incited the witch's desire for revenge and resurrected them. Subsequently, I placed a spell on them so that I could manipulate them and use them to lure you out. And as a result, you and your shard of the Animal del Monde are standing here before me now. Although I didn't think that I would actually have to get my hands dirty. Your knight is truly exceptional. Perhaps I shall take him as my own once I end our impending battle.
Forget it!
Well, shall we begin? Let us celebrate my attainment of true immortality.
Hey Faust, remember this thing?
How about another of me?
Oh no, he multiplies. And I believe he's regenerating. We can't have that. Pathetic as ever.
Curse you. If you want to kill me, it'll take more than that.
You should listen to him. You may have power, but you'll never beat us if you don't know how to use it.
How to use it?
Is this what you need? Perhaps I underestimated you. Think you can handle my true power?
Now you're as ugly as your rotten soul!
Silence! I'll leave you to ponder my appearance after I've sent you to join your companions. No matter what your form, Faust, I will end this battle the same way. You have any last words? You don't understand, Executioner. It is you who should be saying his last words. Hear this, then. This is your end.
The dialogue is getting worse by the minute.
We should attack Faust's main body. We'll get a chance if we can stop his movement.
Godlike power!
That was a hint. A rather badly worded hint. Anyway, I'm running in circles looking for a collectible. Turns out it's here, but it doesn't appear until the next phase of the fight. Bloody annoying. I'm going to cut the footage in this fight a lot. Not that you can tell with all the screen tearing. This is probably the first boss with a mandatory gimmick.
My God!
Hurting his legs doesn't do much damage, and shooting Faust's face in the middle does too little.
My godlike!
The trick is... No, this isn't the trick. The trick is to hit the legs with the scythe. He's only got 2-3 voice clips.
Quickly! Faust is vulnerable!
Well, I'm vulnerable too. Have you thought of that? And I missed my opportunity. Let's just do it again. Wonderful collision system. This is not quite what you're supposed to do here. Give me a second and I'll show you the right way, eventually. Sometimes he grabs Gretchen. It could be dangerous. Also a problem is the fact that there are 6 leg targets and 1 torso target. time to party. And here comes the third phase. And there's the collectible.
My godlike power!
For this phase there was a new trick. He's learned to shield his legs. But he's too stupid to shield all of them. Oh, not again. Watch Gretchen's light bar. Half her health gone in one attack. There is too much going on for the game to render it all without a slowdown. And we're almost dead. I've left this in because it's a unique death animation, and he looks so happy. Lucky for us, the game saves at the beginning of every phase of this fight. So let's do things properly now.
Behold the power of the animal!
As you see, the lance doesn't help at all. I'm going to switch to a more down-to-earth arsenal. Funnily enough, apparently on the highest difficulty setting, the toughest part of this boss fight is the finisher at the end. I've even found some recommendations on how to take his health down in under a minute maybe, just so that you can attempt the QuickTime event over and over again. Oh, by the way, the button mashing part of the QTEs in Knight's Contract seems to respond better to a specific tap rate. If you go too fast or too slow, it takes longer to clear. And if you have to do a single button press, then mashing the button beforehand will trigger an anti-cheat mechanism, I guess. And your input will be ignored when the time comes. Nope, we can't pierce the shields. Let's drop him on his ass and I'll show you how you're supposed to kill him in under 20 minutes. You just do a finisher on his tits. And then do it again and again and again. More Monty Python references. This game should have been a comedy. And the level just ends, because there is one more level, so perhaps the big ugly bastard is not quite dead yet. Let's read up. He inserted the shards into his body. Ew. I hope we won't have to pull them out. He controls spirits. The master of liquor, as they call him. And the previous level's boss. The homunculi multiply explosively. So, last time the off-screen transformation was the old man having sex with everything that moved. And they still deny him a name. The arms sticking out straight up must be a big help with raising the roof. It's not anime whatever, this is the last level. Anyway, next time it all ends.